Hey everyone, it's Dusty with Cowork, and in this video, we're going to walk through how you can send a message through Cowork or reply to an existing one. It is pretty intuitive, but there are some tricks to make certain things a little bit easier. And so we're just going to go through a generic message, say, hey, I have a question for the clinic, and I want to send that securely through Cowork. I'm going to hit new message here within the message screen on the top right here. I can see it defaults to the clinic I'm working with. And then the next thing I need to choose is who within my Cowork users for my company can see this message. Can every Cowork user within my company see this? Or are there specific department users that can see this? Like only the work comp and the HR department can see this message. That's only who it's applicable to. I can choose that. From there, it's basically an email, right? I can send my subject. This is my question over here. And then if I have a file I need to attach, I can attach, some of the tricks is I can attach something that's already existing within Cowork. So today's this is regarding a specific result. I can find the result that's already in Cowork. I can search for a result and look up, that's the right one, and then hit attach. And now that result is associated with this message. I can also attach now a file if I want to. And now both those things are part of this message. So it's really quick and easy to attach existing things that are already in the platform or a new file to put to this message. From there, I just hit send message, and that's going to notify the clinic that there's a new message from you. It puts that at the top of your queue here as well to review. Now, say you have a message, you got one from the clinic for something and you need to reply. Well, if I jump in here and we can pretend the clinic sent this one, this is the one we just sent. You can see the message really quick. I can get a quick preview of that result or jump to that result from here. I can pull up that attachment. I can see on the right-hand side who, again, can see this specific message in the related attachments. And then if I do need to reply, right below that, you can always communicate back and forth. I can just type whatever here. You do not care. Hit send reply. And now you're messaging back and forth. You can attach something to those replies too. And that is a way you can send a message. But there are some tricks on if you have a specific question, like this result, for example. Let's jump over there and say I was in a result and I have a specific question about Joe's result here. Instead of going to that message screen and typing that and finding that result, I could hit new message from this specific result. And you can see it automatically will fill out the subject line related to this result, and it associates the message with that result without me having to connect it, without me having to type a subject line. So it's just a quicker way to ask a question if it's very specifically related to an invoice, a result, or an authorization. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm just going to show you what that would look like in invoices. It looks exactly the same way for the most part. I can see the invoice. I can see this one actually. There's a couple message threads already related to this invoice. Well, I'm going to jump into one here and kind of see what's going on. And you can see, all right, there's already been some communication back and forth with the clinic related to this invoice. I can continue on with that, or I could jump back to that invoice and I could start a new message thread altogether if it's not related to those previous ones. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the great thing again about Cowork is, it's secure, it's HIPAA compliant, because all these things, including the invoices, typically do include some PHI. And so you do not want those showing up or ending up in somebody's email inbox. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks.